Bane, man! I can't believe that! I just can't believe that! Hey, bro! I'm tired of this junk, bro! I'm tired of dumb GMs, bro! Magic acquiring Desmond Bane from Grizzlies for 4. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 first round picks. Oh my brethren. Oh my gosh, man. Like man, it's not like that just in the real world. It's like that in the NBA world too. Jay, what are you talking about? I'm talking about it's not what you know, it's about who you know. I promise you that's 95% of the GMs. 95% of the GMs don't know what the heck they doing. They probably just know granddaddy. They're probably just kidding the granddad. It's probably granddad's uncle or family friend, I'm telling you. How come every job has an application on Indeed, but an NBA GM does not? Where can I apply to be an NBA GM? How the freak do you become an NBA GM? Can you tell me? It's not about what you know. It's about who you know in this game, bro. It's even like that in the real world. Whole time you can have this dude that's way, way down here that knows way more than a dude that's way, way up here. But a dude that's way, way up here only got to this position just because he know folks. That's how it is, bro, in the real world, bro. I cannot believe what the heck transpired, bro. Desmond Bane traded to the Magic. Luka, bro, was only gave 1 pick for Luka. With this nigga, you gave this nigga 4 picks. You gave the Grizzlies fleece the freak. This probably the worst. This worse than Luka trade, in my opinion. This worse than Luka trade. Because at least the barbecue's getting Cooper flag. At least they getting Cooper flag. But you do got Nico, so never know. He probably passed on him. You can't put nothing past Nico. But other than that, this is the worst trade I dang near seen of all time. Desmond Bane, a non-all-star having nigga? A non-all-NBA type nigga? Bro, 4 first-round picks, that's a nigga that got a supermax. That's a superstar nigga, and this nigga is nowhere near that. So tell me, BZ. Okay, BZ, I'm gonna take it easy. Tell me why this nigga, why do they think this nigga is this valuable? 4 first-round picks, 4? You most likely gonna get a nigga at the first round that's better than this nigga. Desmond Bane, 5. Please don't act like he's this superstar now. Cause I told y'all, when it come to people, bro, people just, bro, I'm telling y'all, people just don't think, like, people really think I don't know, like, ball. They really think I don't keep up with the league. They really be thinking that. It'd be funny when people try to tell me about sports or try to tell me about a player I have absolutely above knowledge on. This is my job, Negro. This is my job. I do this for a living, bro. I promise you, none of y'all know more sports than me. I can promise you that. So don't come here and try to act like this man's superstar level. Because you know when I say something, you know niggas be trying to disagree with everything I say. You know how it is.
Orlando sources tell
I got a lot of trollers.
In return, Memphis will get Casey.
So I guess he's worth 4 first-round picks on Desmond Bane. He like that, huh?
Picks, including this
he worth that, is he?
16 overall pick.
Freaked out my face.
19 points this season.
Give a dang how much, yo.
4 more years after signing a massive contract a couple of seasons ago. All right, so with that, let's bring in our senior NBA writer, Brian Windhorst. He's here. Wendy, this seems like an awfully lot, and certainly no disrespect to Desmond Bane, to trade.
Disrespect that nigga.
Him. What more can you tell us?
That's why Magic will always be Magic. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not shout. But them lyrics, bro, them lyrics really meant something tonight. Them lyrics meant something tonight. It's magic. Magic, the only one that makes this trade. Magic is just magic, you know. They just gave the Grizzlies 4 first-round picks. Never believe it's not shown.
Yeah, let's break this trade into 2 parts and focus on the Orlando side and the Grizzlies side. And I promise you the Grizzlies side is more interesting. But first, we're going to talk about Orlando. The Magic have needed more offense for a year, and it was actually a little bit mystifying that they didn't make a trade at mid-season when they had a bunch of expiring.
Bro, you know who you could have got for 4 first-round picks, bro? Like, that is a terrible trade, bro. Don't try to sit here, bro, and try to make it seem like that was a good trade. Cole Anthony was hooping last year, too. I ain't gonna lie. You got rid of Cole Anthony? What? Bro, please shut the freak up. Don't sit here and act like that's a good trade, my boy. That's what I be saying. They be letting a lot of people that be on ESPN don't know what the freak they're talking about, bro. Just getting on here and just be talking. Don't sit here and try to act like this is a good trade, all right? Don't do this, bro. All right, bro. Don't waste my time. I'll get the freak out this video,
money
bro.
On their books when they wouldn't have had to give up a player beyond this year, and didn't do so. And they really collapsed offensively down the stretch and were not a threat in the playoffs because of it. So they trade for a guy in Desmond Bane, who over the last 3-4 years has averaged about 20 points and shot over 40%. He's under controlled long-term contract, plays both ends of the court, a quality player. And they also trade Kentavious Caldwell-Pope away. You have to look at this trade not only as acquiring Desmond Bane, but they're offloading the contract of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He was a big free agent signing a year ago, but he did not have a good year, okay, guys? And he's owed $43 million over the next 2 years. So part of what they're paying with those picks is for Bane, but also to offload what is viewed as a bad contract. It is a rich thing to trade. The 16th pick in this draft isn't viewed as super expensive, but unprotected in 26, 28, and 30. We have no idea what those teams are going to be. That's a big price, but they're paying for get rid of Caldwell-Pope and to acquire Bane. That's what you have to understand. Now, let's turn the page to the Grizzlies. What does this mean for the Grizzlies? This is now what is being asked in the league because this is a rebuild trade, okay? While Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven to be a key piece of a championship contender twice in his career.
Bro, Caldwell-Pope always been average. You know what I mean? 2020 Denver Nuggets, he got carried. You know what I mean? No cap. Caldwell-Pope is average, bro. Nobody's talking about no Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Let's be serious. You know what I mean? He's average at best. You know what I mean? Don't try to make it seem like he's average at best, bro. I take Alex Caruso over that nigga.
Look like that, and he has gotten older and has a big contract. So this is a trade where the Grizzlies are pivoting a little bit, and it's not an insane thing because if you look at the Western Conference and you look at how tough it is to compete, and you look at what Memphis thinks about their hand, it may be the time to do a little bit of a pivot. There's not almost anybody in the Western Conference who is really rebuilding right now. Everyone's kind of got the gas put down, including the Jazz. The Jazz are intending to try to turn it up. And so what this means...
Nigga, I ain't talking about no Jazz.
The question is, what about Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr.? And I don't know the answer to this. This is something that we're just started trying to figure out with this trade. The whole league is now
this
going to...
This could be a rebuild.
We haven't heard from the Grizzlies yet. And if I was at the Grizzlies press conference, this is the #1 question I would be asking. I wouldn't be asking about Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I wouldn't be asking about Cole Anthony. I wouldn't be asking about those 4 first-round picks. I'd be asking...
Don't mess up your team, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's some teams, bro, that never came back, bro, from a bad rebuild. Better be smart about it. That's all I'm saying. You got 4 first-round picks. No cap. You know what I mean? From Desmond Bane. Don't just be going around just trading everybody now. Just keeping it real with you. Don't just trade. For me, Zach Edey, I ain't gonna lie, Zach Edey's soft. I'll trade Zach Edey. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Zach Edey. I mean, Zach Edey a rookie, bro, but he got to get more aggressive. I ain't gonna lie. He's very soft. Like, very soft. No cap. You feel me? He got to get more aggressive in the paint. I ain't gonna lie. Or we got to see him go. I ain't gonna cap.
Do you intend to extend Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr., both of whom are extension eligible this summer? Are you going to try to, is that what you're doing now, or are you pivoting the franchise? So to me, that's the big story emanating out of this trade.
Okay, great perspective there. But if you had to give up a couple of players and 4 unprotected first-round picks to get Desmond Bane, what in the heck will you have to give up to get Kevin Durant?
Well, again, I just want to point out.
Nothing's worth getting Kevin Durant. Like I said, KD, he's not out of his prime for sure. Like, average all-star numbers last year for sure. He's not at his prime. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, KD's old, bro, and just to be honest, KD needs a lot of help. He's not the type of player, bro, that can carry a team to the finals. He's like more Robin than Batman. You know what I mean? He needs a Batman, and he's gonna be the Robin. He can't lead a team to a. You need like a nigga like Westbrook, like a nigga that's on that type of. I'll say nigga try to go to the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll say. But I don't see the Thunder giving up anybody for Kevin Durant, especially if they win this year. That would not make no sense at all. No, why give up young bucks just for KD? You feel me? You gonna have to give up a lot for that nigga. I'm gonna keep it real, because bro's still playing on an all-star caliber level. We can say what we want to say about KD, but he's still playing on an all-star caliber level. Bro still almost averaged 27 points per game last year. You know what I mean? So KD's still like that. You know what I'm saying? Kid you not. You feel me? So I'm not going to never discredit him, but he's getting old, you know, so.
I know that's the headline, and I get it, and it is a steep price, but they're not
just
paying to acquire Bane. They're also paying to offload Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's contract at this point, he just had arguably his lowest output season of his career, certainly in years. And again, he's under contract for 2 years. So if you just did a trade, just trading Caldwell Pope, you would have had to pay with that, with maybe a first-round pick and a half. So that's part of it. I do think it's a little rich, but I don't think you can compare it straight to Durant. I know that's what people are going to leap to, but you have to look at it on both ends of that spectrum.
Durant trying to get a ring.
For the Magic, when you talk about Desmond Bane, really the only Western Conference players last season to average more points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game.
Still not worth
than
that.
Bane, Nikola Jokic, and LeBron James.
He's not worth
Shay and Brian with you here.
All right, stop trying to make it seem like he's worth that. It's like the media always, though. I'm not saying Desmond Bane is a bum. He's far from that. You know what I'm saying? But he's not worth no four first-round picks, bro. He's just not. You know what I mean? Desmond Bane, that's my boy. He's a hooper for surely. I'm never going to try to take that from his name, but to give up 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane is unacceptable, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. It's unacceptable. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care how you feel about it. Unacceptable. Simple.